checking your credit with Credit Karma is pretty much the equivalent to checking your symptoms on WebMD. Don't do it.
Of course, I'm Darius Ramsey.
And I'm James Rhoads. We are the Ramsey Rhoads Group here at Berkshire Hathaway in Campville, PA.
All right, so I'm going to start this off by letting you know that I'm not going to say Credit Karma sucks, but depending on what it is that you're looking for, it could be a decent baseline. But when you're looking for a mortgage, it's not the best place to start. And here's why. Credit Karma is actually using the Vantage Credit Score, which is totally different than FICO scoring model. And FICO is what all lenders are going to use. While Credit Karma could be good if you're shopping for auto, shopping for a credit card,
just monitoring
just monitoring your credit score, it might be good to kind of give you a little bit of idea of where your credit may be. But you may find when you reach out to a mortgage lender or a mortgage broker, that credit score may be off by 30, 40, 50, and sometimes up to 100 points. So you want to be very cautious. Yeah, you don't want that. Last thing you want is like, hey, I went through my budget, I'm ready to go. My credit score is where it needs to be. I'm ready to go ahead and buy the house. And then you reach out to the mortgage banker and they tell you like, not yet.
Yeah, and guys, and we talked about this a lot in the past, and we get asked this question all the time, but there are so many different creative financing options that are out there. So obviously you need to talk to your lender about these options that are out there. There are different credit scores that are going to match up with the loan program that's best for you. And there's not one loan program that works for every single person. There's better options and there's creative options. You got to talk to your lender and find out what they are.
So if you are monitoring your credit and you are at that point where you want to reach out to a lender, where can you go online, or what apps or monitoring system can you use that give you a better picture? Well, I'm going to suggest MyFICO. It's what I use. No endorsements here. I wish I was getting broken off. It definitely was a big help, because when I reached out to my lender and asked them, like, hey, I think I'm ready. What do I need to do to improve a little bit more? The numbers that they gave me matched up perfectly with what MyFICO said. You can also check Experian.com, TransUnion.com, and go direct to the consumer. And there's also some websites there if you just kind of want to get an idea of what it is, that you are actually entitled to one free copy of your credit report per year.
No doubt. And obviously when your credit is pulled, you're going to get a copy of that from your lender. So just want to bring that topic to light there. And also, like I talked about this, we get asked all the time, how does having my credit pulled affect my actual credit score? So we try to reassure everybody that usually when your credit is being pulled, you want to do your shopping early and often, at the same time. You don't want to spread it out and have many people pulling it over the course of time. But usually if it's pulled anywhere in that 14, 30-day range, most credit bureaus are probably going to consider that as one pull. And yes, it's going to take a small dip, but it does recover very quickly.
Yeah, and keep in mind, the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to apply for a car, apply for a mortgage, apply for a credit card, all in the short period of time.
Especially during the process. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't. That's another thing. Just don't do it. So if you're shopping for a mortgage, do so all within the first 1 to 30 days to be on the safe side. That way they're seeing like, hey, it's obvious this person's shopping for a mortgage. They're only pulling credit for a mortgage and by mortgage lenders and mortgage bankers. So it's only going to come off one pull on your credit report. Dropping your score very minimally. It's not a 20, 30% drop for them pulling your credit. You might be looking at maybe 10 points if that. So you just want to keep those things in mind.
And full disclosure, I have a Credit Karma account as well. I watch it just to monitor. I want to make sure I don't have any spooky accounts being opened under a different alias. Again, it's great for monitoring, but again, there's different options out there, and it may have a different impact from the lending standpoint as opposed to what you're seeing on the consumer end.
And I'm a little bit more active in mine because I'm working on credit improvement. So I'm going with myfico.com. Yes, there's a charge for it, but at least I can monitor it. And I'm starting to get an idea of when I need to go ahead and pay off my balances to maximize my score. So I'm going to be monitoring mine a little bit more closely, pretty much on a daily basis. So I'm actually going with a paid service. So you can go with a free service or paid service depending on where you are in that process.
Now, obviously, if you're looking for any different tips and tricks that can help boost that score to get yourself in position, Dee's got some great tips. We have some creative things that we've been able to work with lenders to do throughout the year. So reach out to us, ask us a few questions. We'll give you some suggestions, and ultimately talk to your lender. They're going to guide you in the best way to get you in the best position for a mortgage.
And also, you can follow us on social media individually. The 717 Realtor at Instagram and TikTok.
And I am James R. 717 Realtor on Instagram and TikTok as well.
All right. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, call, text, instant message, DM us. Our DMs are open.
Pigeon carrier, we prefer that.
Yes, we do. Right. So we will see you guys in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.